And I have to ask before we finish, you've got these trophies, you're standing here with that in your hand. Is this the debate over? Are you now officially the greatest?
Bueno, tampoco fue un...
That one. Is the Messi Ronaldo debate finally settled? Is it done?
It was never a debate.
It was always a debate.
It was never a debate.
Always a debate.
Ronaldo was nowhere near the level of Messi. Ronaldo is one of the greatest goal scorers of all time. Messi is the greatest player of all time. It's not even close.
He's the greatest of all time. France were beaten tonight, and Kylian Mbappe were beaten by the greatest player of all time.
He is, in my estimation, the best player I've ever seen.
All eyes on Lionel Messi. Here it is. Messi!
If you haven't been keeping up with Lionel Messi's recent performances in Major League Soccer, MLS, now's the time to start. The Argentine superstar, widely regarded as the greatest of all time, GOAT, has taken American soccer by storm, igniting an electrifying response from both fans and the media.
It's inevitable! He lit this place on fire! Unbelievable!
Even the skeptics have been won over. James, a charismatic co-anchor, admitted his initial doubts. I thought, sure, Messi is great. Well, I'm eating my words now. This guy is magic. It's like watching a maestro conduct an orchestra every time he's on the field.
Because you have said for years that you couldn't accept that Messi was the greatest of all time because he hadn't won the World Cup, and I have agreed with you.
That's right.
But it also occurs to me, Mike, that this is a particularly American point of view, that what we do is we care about rings. Yep. We haven't even have commercials to say, he ain't got no rings.
Right.
We may be the only country on earth that gives out rings. And we give them out every single year. Every sport plays a championship every year. This guy has to wait for 4 years. For him to go out like this in his last shot, heroic, to be that great throughout the tournament and in this particular game, to coolly make that penalty kick, and same with Mbappe, when the whole world is watching you do that, that's an incredibly great exit. So if you want to say, if anybody wants to say it's the greatest of all time, I don't know enough to argue, but I will say if you say that, no one can tell you to shut up now.
No, there's nothing, he did it. He's absent, nothing.
As a Messi fan, hearing these words is pure music to the ears. However, Lionel Messi recently declined an invitation to appear on CBS Sports Champions League broadcast in Miami, citing an unresolved feud with former Liverpool defender Jamie Carragher. The tension dates back to January 2022, when Carragher publicly criticized Messi's move to Paris Saint-Germain. In response, Messi privately messaged him, calling him a donkey.
Not happy with me at all.
Why?
I had a little pop at Ronaldo early in the season, didn't think it was a great signing for United, and then I said the example of Messi. I didn't think Messi's a great signing for PSG, and I've always really,
It was on Monday Night Football, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was on Monday Night Football, and I got a private message on Instagram.
From the man himself?
From the man himself. I will not be showing private messages, but he basically called me a donkey. So
he watches his football then, you know?
He watches Monday Night Football, so hopefully he's watching Friday Night Football as well, because Lionel, I absolutely love you. The greatest player of all time, and compared to you, I was a donkey. I accept that, but...
Despite the tension, Carragher still holds Messi in high regard. On CBS Sports, he even stated that Messi is undoubtedly the greatest player of all time, far surpassing Cristiano Ronaldo.
That one. Is the Messi Ronaldo debate finally settled? Is it done?
It was never a debate.
It was always a debate.
It was
always a debate.
Ronaldo was nowhere near the level of Messi. Ronaldo is one of the greatest goal scorers of all time. Messi is the greatest player of all time. It's not even close.
This comes from pure. I don't think you like Ronaldo at all. But there was a time where it was pretty close.
Just because Ronaldo scored goals, Messi scored goals and was an unbelievable player. I don't even think it's close.
Ronaldo at United at his prime. You don't think
he wasn't at his prime in United?
When he was at his best at United before he got the move to Real Madrid, he wasn't a player to you?
Oh, he's a great player. Quality? But I think he was at his best at Real Madrid, Ronaldo.
As a goal scorer, I think as a winger, just on the ball.
It's not Messi. It's not. I don't think it's a
Messi called you a donkey. Ronaldo ignored you.
Well, that shows I've got no bias. You know, he still calls me a donkey and I'm going for Messi.
Messi's response will make you admire him even more. How can someone be so great yet so humble? Leo admitted that he never saw himself as a role model throughout his career, saying, "I love to play, and I am blessed to have this opportunity."
Un pensamiento que tuve durante toda mi carrera ni.
Well, it wasn't a thought I had throughout my career, nor was I looking for that. The mere fact of being considered among the names of people thinking or saying, being among those, whatever, 10, 5, 3, whoever they want, it's already crazy. I never played soccer for that. But obviously, I'm grateful that people think that way. And honestly, I don't give importance to whatever position it is.
It wasn't something I thought about throughout my career, nor was I striving for it. Just the fact that people consider me among the top names, whether in the top 10, 5, or even 3, is already crazy. I never played soccer for that, but I'm grateful that people think that way. Honestly, I don't put much importance on rankings. Lionel Messi.
In my lifetime, Tony, there just aren't many things I've seen that got to me like that game. The entirety of it, and all the things you very eloquently described, starting with the play of the two godlike stars, Messi and Mbappe. And I sent you a piece, I hope you got it, that talked about Messi not needing that win to be the greatest of all time. I'm sorry, I disagree. I disagree with that. I know you and I agree on, if you have a thing in a sport that is the crown jewel, to be the greatest, you got to have that. He has it. He has it now. So whatever the arguments were in favor of him, he has all those, and he has the crown jewel. He was great. Mbappe they were incomprehensibly great. I loved every second of it. I didn't even want to watch the NFL the rest of the day. The World Cup was that great, Tony. So those are my thoughts. Yeah.
The World Cup final between Argentina and France was one of the greatest moments of our lifetime. Even American media couldn't look away, captivated by the spectacle. Many who watched found themselves joining the ranks of Messi's GOAT supporters.
Que describir a Leo en pocas palabras con un momento que se te venga de la cabeza, Leo tiene que ir.
No, es uno solo, magia. Pero de verdad, porque al final es y lo que me gusta, no estamos todos los días juntos con Leo, pero hoy es un día importante para mí, para decirle la admiración que tengo para él y a toda la gente que le gusta el fútbol y le gusta estos jugadores que son, ¿sabes?, la conexión. Pero y cuando veo hacer lo que hace en el campo, digo, esto ya está. Entonces la gente es lo que quiere ver en el fútbol. Jugador que son pocos. Hay, pero como él no. Poco, muy poco. Bueno, uno.
At an Adidas event, former Real Madrid midfielder Zinedine Zidane traveled to Miami to discuss various topics. Regarded by many as one of the greatest of all time, Zidane was asked to describe Lionel Messi in just a few words as they sat face to face. "It's only one word, magic," Zidane said. "Me and Leo are not together every day, so today is very important for me because I can tell him how much I admire him. Everyone who loves football, and all these extraordinary players, know that he is magic. Magic in the sense that before even receiving the ball, he already knows what needs to be done.